time. All right. So where are you from?
Well, grew up in Charleston actually, but
Oh, really?
I live in Central Virginia.
Oh, okay. I was almost all the way up there, just a couple of days ago, actually.
Oh, nice.
I was in Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh, cool. Asheville's very pretty.
Eh,
It's
a pretty interesting thing because you see, once you go to the Rockies,
Mm.
once you go to Utah and
Yeah.
you know the Sierras and all of that, you go like, okay, so these are just little dimples in the
the mountains are not.
And then once you go like that way, you're like, okay, well, bring it on, okay.
Well, but
But it's very nice. There was a lot of waterfalls because of course the melting snow and all of that and all of it. It was so much different, and there is just the earliest flowering tree is the I don't even know what the heck it's called, something whatever, and that really bright white flowery thing, almost like a cherry, but it's not.
Yeah.
But it was just, you have all of these, barren trees, and then you have these beautiful white things just thrown into it. It was great. So that's good. All right, okay. So the first thing what we're going to do is you're going to push this down. That's the battery.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to basically push this down. That's the ground power because we are plugged into the airport.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the lights over here. We're going to turn these lights on. Good. And we are in Charleston. So we're going to do this over here. And that shows up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn these two to the nav position. 2 clicks to the right. Good. Okay, good. All right. So far, so good. So we're going to go from Charleston to KATL. KATL. Atlanta. I have no idea where we're going to take off from yet, but we know we're 1F745. Now, at any time you have a question, please don't hesitate to ask.
Sure.
Okay? Activate performance initialization. Our alignment process has occurred. We're going to check everything is good over here. Yeah. With this button, bottom right corner, 3004, please. 3004, the green number on the bottom right. Green number, bottom right, 3004. Yep, all the way down. 3004. That's the barometric pressure, so now we know our altitude. Okay, we're 40 feet above sea level. All right, we're going to put in 11,000 pounds of fuel, gross weight, 5,000 pounds of reserve, 20 goes in the cost index, and we're going to fly, I don't know, let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to check over here. KCHS Charleston to ATM Atlanta. Let's see what they do. I'm sure there's a flight. There we go. So it was a 737. All right. They landed. They took up towards the east-ish, and they landed towards the west. And there's weather right now, so that's changing a lot. All right, so we're gonna do this. Stuno 1 to Jedi 3. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Departure. Stuno 1 to ALD. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Right here. And then the arrival is going to be Jedi 3. And it's going to be the Ewok. It's Atlanta for you, my friend.
Yeah.
That's basically what they're doing. So, and we're going to land on runway 26 leftish. Actually, let's do 27 right. There we go. And we're going to do Macap. Good. And then we are good as far as that. We're going to find out how we're going to fly, and we don't know yet. So we're going to... Oops. They flew it at 24,000. 240. Okay, now we're going to have all of these, and it says waypoint is above cruising altitude somewhere, which I have no idea where that is. I don't see that. But we're going to go 24,000. So where's that? 19, 24, 24. It's the same everywhere. Okay, good. That's fine. And then, oh, put that in here. All right, we're good. Cool. All right, at this time, I'm going to do fuel pump. Push this down, keep it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, let it go. Watch the EGT start rising.
That's our APU. Correct.
Ask if you have any questions.
Yeah.
Okay, don't hesitate.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do takeoff. We're going to do 5-degree flaps. CG is calculated. And we're going to take off with 127 knots. 140 goes in here. And set this one please to 12,000. 12,000, not 1,200. There you go. Huge difference. Alright. Good. Alright, push these two down. So that means the generator from the auxiliary power unit. Fuel pumps. Yaw damper, push it down please. Galley switch, that makes your coffee. These 4, not the middle, those are the window heats. Good. And then pull, switch him to auto. Pull and switch him to auto. There you go. Perfect. These ones to open. All the way down. All the way down. Good. And these ones all 3 down. Beautiful. Awesome. Ram doors open up on the side, so the it's a heat exchange. Basically, it just cools it down if it's needed. AC turned on, you can hear it. We're going to 24,000 over here on a pressurization system. And make this one to, I tell you, hold on one sec. I don't know. Set it to 1,050 elevation. Beautiful.
1,050?
Yep, that's the elevation over there. Okay, set this one to RTO. Yep, okay, and now we're going to ask for pushback.
Charleston ground Olive 745 requesting pushback.
I'm going to set the trim. Truck is coming. Any questions so far? No. All right. Yeah, it's raining in Atlanta, big time, and it's live weather, so we're like actual. Like, as a matter of fact, all the airplanes that you see here are real. That United is actually sitting in Charleston. Okay, push this down, please. Fasten seatbelt sign. Push this guy down. Good. Awesome. And we can leave on the middle wall light for now. And we're just going to release the parking brake. They're going to push us back. How you doing, Ashley? They have people on lots of them. 195,000 people.
That's awesome.
Following, but not everybody watching, evidently. But quite a few. All right, when you're ready to start the engines, let me know and we can start the engines. Good. So turn these off. So pull, switch them off. Okay, good. Push this in, turn one notch to the left. You heard that the AC stopped. Yeah. So now the engine's starting on the right side. Okay? So what you do, when this one gets to 25, you're going to pull this out, put it up here. Which is now. There you go. Engine starting on the right side, you can see it. See it? Okay, good. You're going to ask for pushback to stop.
Charleston ground Olive 745 requesting the end of pushback.
Alright, we have it stop. Good. Push this down, please. That's the generator. Good. Push this in, turn it one notch to the left. Good. Engine starting on the left side. When that gets to 25, you're going to pull it out, put it up next to the other one. How you doing, Glenn? Pull it up, put it up. Easy. Everything gentle. Engine starting on the left. When this turns off, you're going to push this down, okay? Good. Push it down. Good. Awesome. We're going to do continuous ignition and left ignition. These two, push them down, please. Pitot static system. Pull, switch them down. Good. these ones to auto. Good. And this one off. Good. Auto throttle. I'm going to check everything is happy. Right. Alright, so 5 degrees flaps. APU off. Taxi light on. Good. We're going to ask for taxi clearance. And
Charleston ground Mullet 745 ready to taxi departure to the west with Sierra.
Mullet 745 taxi to and hold short of runway 33.
alright, so we're going to go to runway 33.
Echo 0 when ready.
We're going to find out where the bloody hell that is. Runway 33. Okay, so it's right here. I got it. Alright. So I'm going to taxi out. You're going to take off. Now, do you know anything about the airplane at all?
Nah,
At all? Anything?
enough. Yeah, some.
Okay. So what do you know?
What about the 737NG?
Primary flight display. Do you know anything about
Yeah,
that?
so we have what is it? We have
Speed? Sorry,
we have
that's
speed.
altitude?
We have our indication of
Taxi hold short of runway
pitch.
33
Yep.
We
Mullet
have our forward
745.
facing radar. We have airspeed. We have flaps.
So this is airspeed, this is altitude.
Yep.
Okay? Alright. Now what's important, this black dot.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't pull it more than 10 degrees when you're going to pull because you're going to hit the tail in the back.
Right.
After that, you're going to have something which is called the flight director. So there's two pink bars. If the pink bar goes to the right, which way are you going to turn?
If it shifts over to the right, then you turn left.
No. It's your flight director. It's in its name. It's direct.
Oh,
it's
directing.
directing.
Yeah. Okay.
So if the pink bar goes to the right, what you going to do?
pitch to the right,
Good. Pink bar goes up. What you going to do?
pitch up.
Pull.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, good. So you're moving the black dot, which is the nose of the airplane. So if you look here, nose,
Right. the two
and that
wings.
one over there is the wings.
Gotcha.
Okay? But that's not going to move from the center because we're on it. Right? Okay, good. What do you do for work?
I work in supply chain for
what?
I work in supply chain for an automotive company.
GM?
No, Tesla.
Tesla. I'm thinking of getting one. I'm a little scared.
Great cars. It's a good
Sure.
product.
I'm a little scared because I go on longer trips.
Sure. Well, I mean, we do have the
logistics of
super,
it.
we do have the supercharger network, so I mean, that's
Yeah.
a big work.
That's cool. Is it good working for Tesla?
It's definitely long hours, and I'm never bored, which is the reason why I left my old job.
That's good. All right. All right, my friend. All right. Lights on. Strobe lights, ping lights. Everything is on. We're going to turn this guy off because we don't need the wheel well light anymore. And what we're going to do is we're going to contact tower.
Charleston Tower Mullet 745 at runway 33 ready for departure west departure.
Mullet 745, wind 248 at 11. Departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 33.
All right. So we're clear for takeoff. Flight and please be seated for departure. We're going to Atlanta from Charleston.
Cleared for
All right.
takeoff
Hold the
runway
yoke, my
33
friend.
Mullet 745.
Oh, let me see this. Is this good for you?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Okay, good. That doesn't do anything on the ground. This one does not touch the ground. It's only on the surfaces, right? All right. Okay. Heading select. Auto throttle. 40% throttle. We're going to push this button here. Watch. It sets the takeoff power on its own.
Wow.
Goes to 99.8%. We're rolling. I steer on the ground, don't worry about it. Watch for airspeed alive, you see it.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to take up at 127 knots, okay? 80 knots, cross check complete. Alright. 127, rotate. Start pulling, please. Pull. Watch for the 10 degrees.
Gear up.
You go. There you go. Easy. Good. Everything gentle. Beautiful. Alright. We're going to do flaps 1. And gear is up and locked. And flaps up. RTO off. So under 10,000 feet, you can't go more than 250 knots. Listen, I know it's very sensitive, but it has to be. It's also the wind that messes with the speed, but don't worry about it. It's alright. So just anticipate, we're going that way as well, okay? So it's just going to tell you to go to a certain altitude. Now we're going to put this up to 24,000 feet. And whenever you're ready to put an autopilot, just let me know, okay? Alright. Now we're able to speed up to 320 knots. This 10,000 feet is coming up. Flight attendants can start working. Whenever you want, we can put an autopilot.
Yeah, let's go.
Push this button here. Okay. You can let it go. It is very sensitive, but it has to be.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because if it's not,
Yeah.
you get 500 miles an hour this way, 500 miles an hour this way, you're trying to avoid each other. No, it's right away. Alright, here we are. And we're going towards Atlanta. I can put the flight plan in here if you want. Departure was Stono with ALD, and it was 3-3. And we're doing arrival, which was the Jedi 3. You have Sith and all of them. See that?
Yeah.
It's all the Star Wars thing. Look. So you have Gandalf, Hobbit, Jedi 3, Andre, I don't know what that is, Ozzy, Sith, all of them. So Jedi 3, Ewok, Hoth, Skywalker. See all of that. It's so weird. It's just funny. Anyway, this was Ewok. And then we're going to arrive and land on runway 27 right, I think. 27 right. Nope. I'm going to do 26 right. Okay, good. Haynes. Alright, so now we have the route going in there. And we're going to go through some crap. You'll see it very soon. And then what I'm going to do now is we're going to change this to 26 right. Haynes. So now we have that. We're good. 18,000 feet is coming up very soon. Guys, once I'm done with my client, I will answer questions on TikTok. He's more important than that right now. Makes him happy. Alright, so we're doing good. Any questions? Alright, let me check on the weather just to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to. That's bad.
Transition altitude.
Alright, transition altitude, 18,000 feet. We're at standard barometric pressure. We can turn these lights off. Good. This one off as well. And you can turn off the fasten seatbelt sign for now. Beautiful. Alright. Any questions? Alright.
No green zone.
I don't know about that. I'll try my best.
You know it very well.
Well, I do know it because I built this.
Yeah.
22 and a half years in my living room, so trust me, it's worked on the software portion of it for a long time to integrate it and make it so it works. And it does. What are you doing chemtrailing? Sometimes I do have... No. Not trolls. You know what's the second most asked question is? Is the Earth flat? No. And you know what the crazy part is? It's real. There actually people exist on this planet who actually convinced, not even questioning it, convinced that the Earth is flat. Imagine that. TikTok is the social measurement of stupidity in the world. It is beyond of the wildest dream of yours how dumb some people are.
You know, I always think about this is that like the average person, you know, when you think about the dumbest person, actually, 50% of Americans are
I don't know about Americans. It's worldwide.
It is worldwide.
Nah, it's listen.
But our education system.
Okay, so let me give you this. Let me give you this. I used to teach astrophysics, okay? So let me give you this. Europe is crazy. Why? Sure. People live in the past instead of the future. That's it. So that's where it starts. Education is practically non-existent today. I'm being real. Because, okay, tell me, why would you remove geography out of the curriculum of any school? Because they do that. They don't teach it. They teach general science, but they do not teach geography as a separate entity. Why? Don't you want to know where the hell are you? I mean, listen, there are people today, if GPS wasn't there, they can't go to the grocery store.
Yeah. I mean,
I've been around the entire world practically been using a map.
yeah, I think people aren't doing necessarily old school learning too.
So I tell you this is actually a joke, but it's really real. Okay? How would you win a war against Gen Z?
I mean, I wouldn't find them all.
No, how would you do it?
I mean, you could
Just write, just write your battle plan in cursive. You done. But
There's lots of Gen Z I know that can bring
sure, but I'm talking about the majority of it.
Sure.
The problem is that it's literally, look, I used to teach. I'm not willing to teach in California.
Sure.
Because it is so toxic. I could not do it. I do this. I'm having fun with this.
Oh, I mean, that's
So it is just, it's really tough. I have to say it. It's not like what it was back in the days when you actually were the think tank of society where you really do innovations and all of that. It's just like everybody's like holding back. Nobody wants to do anything. Nobody wants to say anything. And it's like it's almost
also was your experience. It's awful.
it is.
It's awful.
I mean, it's just how it is. So it's really weird, but I'm just how it is. So let me check something really quickly. That's supposed to be on. All right, we're good.
So how did you go about sourcing all of the equipment?
The seat that you're sitting on is from Victorville, California.
Oh, okay.
The seat which is behind me is from Kingman, Arizona. The seat behind it is from New Zealand. This is from Italy. Parts of this is from Mojave, California, from Germany, and from Arkansas. This one is from the Netherlands. This is from Germany. This one is from parts of it is from Germany, parts of it from Pinnacle in Arizona, which is close to Tucson. And then it's between Tucson and between Tucson and Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
And then lots of this is from Opelaka, from Germany, from Radio Shack, from all over the place. Runs on a single PC, 27 USB cables, 9 monitors, 29 programs simultaneously. Yeah. And it runs. And that's incredible that it does. Alright. We are doing great. We're good. The terrain is down to 1 meter telemetry, like the whole thing, a satellite. So if you see that over there, that part, it's literally like right here on the satellite. All of this. So it's as real as you could possibly go. And this is an actual, a real, full-blown, this is what I use for actual flight.
What's the...
It's for flight. $360 a year. It's the real, this is what I use for real. Like, this is no BS. Not that this is, because the program that runs it is a $15,000 program. We're going to, from Charleston, South Carolina, we're going to Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to fly right by Stone Mountain. I was there on it. Just 2 days ago.
Oh,
3, actually. Was it 3 days ago? I don't know. It was Tuesday. So what? This is top of Stone Mountain with my wife.
yeah, it's a really cool spot.
You know, I was wondering how the heck did that thing form. Somebody said, you know, it's... See, so...
You're lucky.
I thought, thank you. I thought that, you know, somebody said, you know, he lost Ice Age. I'm like, that's a big rock for that. It's like Ayers Rock. Okay?
Yeah.
What the hell is that doing there? So apparently there is this theory that the reason why it is because volcanic magma, like 7 miles underneath, is there and it was pushed up. But I don't know why there's no mountains around it then. So
It's flat.
but
I mean,
it's
the greatest
basically
elevation change
it's a
is
granite. I thought first it was not granite, but I thought it was what's the most common rock? I don't know how it's in English. I'm from Hungary. I'll tell you. Hold on. I'm stuck between the two languages.
It's okay.
Limestone.
Oh,
So I thought it was made out of limestone, but no, it's granite. So or granite, or I don't know what you say. But anyway, but this point is that apparently it's from volcanic magma origin, and hardened volcanic magma. I'm like, that makes no sense either, but apparently it is. So I'm not gonna argue with the geologists, but
I was going to say, I mean, the greatest elevation change you'll notice in Atlanta is freeway on-ramps.
I know that's my point.
It's fine.
So I mean, if you go towards Marietta, then it's starting.
Yeah, you get some.
But it's more than Florida.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, you go to Snellville and you get some, but it's still it's flat to a certain degree. But I don't know what the hell that mountain was doing over there. But that's what it is. All right. So we're starting our descent in 60 minutes. All right. So we're gonna set up for that. First of all, we're gonna go here. 11010. Put it in here. 11010. Like this. 11010. The big button, small button. Yep. 110. 10. Yep. Switch it. Good. It's in. So we are active frequency now. Set this one please to 272. 11965 goes in here. You don't have to just like 1965. As soon as we're gonna get close enough, we're gonna hear what's the weather over there, etc., etc.
Have you ever had the opportunity to be in a full motion? Something like that?
There's no point, but I was thinking about it.
Just for
It
fun.
would cost me about $40,000 to go. So I did not.
Yeah.
Because this is quite a big setup.
Yeah, this is excellent.
So you would need some pretty robust electromagnets, and I don't see any point in it. I'm gonna raise my prices to $240 instead of
That's pretty fair.
Yeah, I was just at the Delta Museum, and they were giving it for $425. The same experience I did.
Really?
Yeah. Now theirs is motion,
Sure.
but it's a 730 by 200. So I'm like, I gotta do this. Like, I gotta raise it because it's cutting my material. I haven't changed my prices since 13 years.
Oh, well, yeah, this is more than fair.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, Tesla is amazing. I like it. I was so happy when the Starship finally went orbit with all of its job.
It's pretty
Dude,
wild.
that's it. That's like this guy.
I have a couple friends who.
This guy literally cut the space program in half.
Yeah.
Budget. Half.
I mean,
Like,
you have to keep in mind though, it's not just it's 150,000 people.
I know the engineers and everything. I
Right,
got,
yeah.
but still, the look. Just like with Steve Jobs, the guy's gone. The company's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Apple's like
Elon is the guy who's like, I don't give a damn. Just make it. So, to me, he's like almost like a Kennedy. You know,
Okay.
like seriously, like
That's
let's
it.
go to the moon.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you set something so outrageous.
Sure.
Nobody. Listen, I used to teach astrophysics. I had my doubts on it that we're going to be able to land the launch platform. I knew it can be done, but do we have the technology to be able to do it? No, the computing technology got better because the space shuttle was what, a 386 CPU for the entire space shuttle program? My watch can run the entire space program, right? Okay? But have that ambition to say, let's land it on the launch platform. And when that happened first time, I got chills just thinking about it because that was a milestone in a space program like we just launched the Apollo.
Yeah.
Same exactly cool thing. Like for me, that was not different from a Starship
Yeah.
is enormously huge deal. That rocket, what is it, 32 huge engines, like
Something. Yeah.
holy, 35? And they're all firing at the same time, and the gimbals are working and everything. That is absolutely insane how incredible that is. It's pretty wild. And the tech behind it is just, I mean, I had a talk with a guy who was an astronaut. I went to Kennedy Space Center, and on the weekends you could ask astronauts. And I wasn't the one who asked the question, and somebody asked him, like, is there any particular thing that us Earthlings can never really comprehend? Did you bring something back from space? Like, so he says, yeah, actually I did. So he says, okay, so when you go up into space, every single breath you take costs $1 million. That's how the math works out. Because the amount of money that went into that, to this infrastructure and everything, to be able for you to go up, that's literally how it works. It's $1 million per breath. So prior to it, a year prior to it, you know your schedule already, what you're going to do per second. There's only two things that NASA can't control. When you go to the bathroom, and when you go to fall asleep. When you're up in the space shuttle, it's insanely hard on the first day to fall asleep because you have a hell So that brings me back to my idol in astrophysics is Carl Sagan.
Oh yeah,
Listen to his pale blue dot.
Yeah, I have.
Have you? That is incredible because that is so real, so enormous. That I would make it a college requirement. You cannot graduate out of college unless you go to a third world country for 3 months of your come back and listen to the pale blue dot. I think I just made a change. But that's just me. All right, set this one down, please, to 12,000. And this is what pilots really do. By the way.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
This is what
Well,
we
you
do.
have a quiet kind of
We check. Under 10,000, you get a pilot. So, yep, 12,000. Beautiful. Hit this button here. Little change. We're going to slow down to 291. So it screws back, starts going down. And by the way, anytime you want to just go down, you can. So you can take over with that button anytime. Just follow the pink bars. Now, I have a problem with this because this is not doing what it's supposed to. We're supposed to have. Aha.
Descent.
Well, we're going to do it this way for now. Something is messing up with my system right now. Alright. Alright. So we're at 22,500 feet right now. You can see that we're 287 knots. It changes constantly. Right now we're in level change. So the pitch will change up or down to keep the speed. So this button actually saves more money to the airlines than any other. Because what it does is basically goes back onto idle, and it pitches down and up to keep the speed, and it uses gravity to go down. So now we're 21,000 feet. We're doing great. And set this one to number 1. We don't really have to because Atlanta has a sick long runway.
Oh yeah. It's incredible.
So okay, so this would change these. So let's say it would go from here to here, or from here to here, or from here to down here. You could switch them. Okay, like over here, you could switch, what you do. And so what happens, let's say you lose one of your displays, then you can swap it over to this one. It's a redundancy system. It's basically what it is.
Hydraulic brake pressure.
Yep.
I'm looking at some of it.
Yep. Fire detection system. Yep. You can ask whatever you can. If I can't answer it, I'll give you a cookie. Alright? Because I know pretty much everything. I mean, literally.
I believe it.
I mean, look. If it comes to that, let's say you ask me something I don't know, I'll just go here. What's this? So I can literally go like this. I can go here. Actually, it's just not that. Like, let's go here. Let's see this. Okay, so here we go. Stop trim. Click on this. Click on this. It literally tells you everything about it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All of it. And like literally everything. There's nothing, and that would have saved, by the way, the MCAS guys who crashed.
Oh yeah.
All we had to do is turn up the autopilot,
Yeah.
turn these two off. That's it. Well, Boeing needs to wake up.
I was going to ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have, first of all, do you have a preference in Boeing versus Airbus? That's always a classic question.
Airbus is not an airplane; it's a laptop with a stick.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
No. You're a network administrator, not a pilot.
Okay. I sense
Do you know why? Do you know why I know this for a fact? Because they can't land the aircraft this way.
Are you saying an Airbus pilot inside of
Airbus pilot will not land this aircraft.
Yeah. I mean,
Airbus pilot will not be able to make me a 45-degree bank steep turn because they're used to the auto trim.
yeah.
So they completely forget that they have to trim the aircraft. So all they do is, I'm like, what the hell? Bob, that's what auto trim will do to you. That's what literally happened over here. Okay? So, the point is, Airbus is an incredible aircraft. It went through its own problems.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay? Every aircraft went through its own problems. So, to me, Boeing is still the best of the best of the best. To me.
Sure. Yeah.
But I'm biased.
Yeah.
I'm from communism. I like America. It's true. At least I'm honest.
You said you're Hungarian or Czech?
Yep, Hungarian. So I'm one of those weirdos.
Nothing wrong with that.
So what's the other question?
Oh, the other question I was going to have is, what is that caution?
That means we're 1,000 feet away from 4,000 feet.
So you made me forget my question.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. What am I thinking of it again?
First was, which one is better? Boeing or...
No, it was unrelated though.
Okay. Hope you will not remember. I mean, I tell you this. I watched some of the air disaster movies.
Oh,
And there was
yeah.
one of this thing, Airbus 380 lost one of its engine. I have never seen anything like this. The guy pulls out this thing, there's a keyboard, and there's a mouse. And he's looking on the ICAS system for the engine instrument and all of that stuff. And like, that's a network administrator. That's not really a pilot. That's like, what the hell? Like, how does that work? You know what I mean? It's no longer like that. And this is why FedEx and UPS is working on making it non-pilot.
Yeah, I've heard about that. But, I don't know. I mean, would you personally feel more comfortable if there was absolutely no pilot?
95% of all crashes are due to pilot error.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's not a if, it's a when. I'm under absolutely without any question whatsoever. Just look at the economical part of it. You pay the captain $350,000 a year. You pay a co-pilot $125,000 to $150,000 a year. Immediately on each pilot, each crew, you're saving more than $500,000
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
a year. Imagine this: American Airlines got rid of all of their magazines, all the in-flight magazines. They saved $6 million a year in fuel cost because of that.
right. Because of the lightsaber. Yeah.
That's crazy. And we're talking about a magazine. That's how minute the logistics of it and all of that. It's crazy how it is.
Well, I've seen recently there was a Delta, United, and American. I think all three of them. They increased their baggage, their check luggage pricing 35 to 40, which I think is the first time.
I'm surprised they're still in business.
Who?
Any of them.
Well, remember, they're not an airline, they're a credit
You know what's my
card
favorite
company.
airline in the US? Make a guess.
I'm to fuck with you, I'm gonna say Spirit.
Be careful with cursing. Spirit Airline. It is Spirit.
Really?
Yes, sir.
But they all fly Airbuses.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm looking at what I can do with them.
Yeah.
There is no airline that you can even send a piece of mail for $32 to Las Vegas direct.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Spirit took me for $32 direct from Tampa to Las Vegas. I don't care if I sit on a wing for that.
So it's the Lion Air model.
Yes,
Because they can
but
make
it
you stand up
works.
when you
But,
pay less.
well, that's the okay. So that's
I'm just messing
well,
with
you know what? But let me tell you this: it can be done.
Yeah, I mean,
Why couldn't you stand?
Well, I mean, I would probably want one of those things that's like you would see in a roller coaster, where it's like you're partially sitting down, but you're mostly standing up. Something like that.
Listen, on a 30-minute flight, you stand on a bus.
Yeah.
You stand on a train. You stand on any of these, and sometimes you stand on a train for an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like you go from from one place to the other. You're standing.
My only concern is turbulence.
Sure, but if you're buckled in, who cares?
If you could find a contraption that could buckle you in,
of course you can.
Then
listen, we are doing slingshot in Orlando with people.
That's true.
Why couldn't you? I'm just saying, and then you can put maybe for $5 you can go to LA.
Right.
You know what I mean? And people were saying to me, I had a lady over saying, I would never get on an airplane that has no pilots in. I'm like, that's not true. She says, why? Because listen, when they made their first elevator, people were not willing to go into it because they said that was the devil's work.
Right.
But once you go to the 86th floor on the Empire State Building the 5th time in a week, you're going to take that elevator. So here's the deal. I'm going to give you a choice. It's going to be for you $600 to go to Seattle, Washington from Tampa, or $35. Which one are you going to do?
The majority of people will choose.
There you go. You're just going to go right on it, and eventually it's just going to happen. So it's not. I'm not shy to think that within 50 years you're probably not going to have pilots.
Yeah, I mean, I think within maybe a decade or so we're going to get away from people.
Decade. I had the founder of UPS Airlines sitting where you were sitting, and he was basically saying it takes time.
I'm saying truck driving within a decade.
Oh, it's going to happen. Elon is going to take it. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, it's going to take over.
How do you feel about the
Look at this question. Look at this question.
What's this question?
Look at this question. What was I telling you? What was the number one question, right? Is this real? Second one was that. Look at this question. Read it.
What is the procedure for tilting down the plane during mortgage?
I wasn't joking.
I think so. Just messing.
No.
I can't.
You think they are no? They are not. They are not messing with you.
It's concerning.
It's concerning to the point where it's like unreal. All right, set this one down, please, to 3,000. take over yet?
Sure.
Push the button. Follow the pink bird. So Delta 1585 is landing right now. What we're going to do is we're going to throw out flaps 1. Rid of something. Down to 3,000 feet, please. Right now you're going up. See, this is over here your vertical speed indicator, the white line. You gotta go down to 3,000. I'm gonna give you 5 degree slump, so it's gonna be a little bit easier, okay?
Yeah, since we're going to send
See the airport out there?
Yep.
Okay. Follow that pink bar. Now you're slowing down way too much. There you go. Pull up a little bit. About 3,000 feet per minute, just about right. 2,000 actually right now. You're going to slow down a bit. Now we're going to slow down to all the way to our landing speed. Okay, 136 knots. Speed brake is on. You want to put the gear down, pull it out, put it down. Beautiful. Lights out. Pilots, please be seated for landing.
Gear is down.
You don't want to go below 3,000 feet, okay? Stay at 3,000.
2,500.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, 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 up. Good. 3,000 feet, okay? Keep it at 3,000. Pull up. Up, 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 up. Follow that pink bar, please. Pull up, 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 up. Otherwise, you're going to go. You see now you're at 2,960. Go back up to 3,000, please. 10 degrees flaps.
Gear up. Gear up.
That's from the ground. You need 3,000 feet mean sea level, okay? Alright, so start turning to the right, please. Otherwise, see out there?
Yeah.
That's the runway we're going to, right there, that one. And this is the center of the airplane, okay? Got it?
We have our watch ourselves.
You do. Big time. Approach is set. So the localizer is on right now. Let's do this. Stay at 3,000 feet, please. Cell phone towers are really bad.
Gear up.
Let me hit it. The reason why I was saying gear up because we were pitching up so much. We're going up 3,000 feet. Okay, now you see the glide slope starting to come down. Okay, that's the diamond. Okay, once it gets there, you go 700 feet per minute. Pull up. definitely. Oh, you are right on the money. Like, you can't get better than this. Seriously.
The biggest thing for me is like the orientation of how I'm viewing those green farming and trying to line up.
Are you planning to become a pilot?
I've
Private pilot?
So I have a FAA certification for drivers. I do not.
400.
You're below the line still. Right? No radical movements. That's way too much.
Gear up.
You just messed it up. You just did a small one. That's different.
300. Approaching minimums.
Just
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
you needed help.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no way that's going to happen.
No, I appreciate it.
But I don't let anyone crash. Ever. Because then I have to restart the entire system. And that's crazy. Alright, we have just landed in Atlanta. That doesn't do anything on the ground yet.
Yeah.
I kind of like it when people try to steer with it. It's not a problem. Alright, so here we are at Atlanta.
121.
Lights off.
65. While F745.
Start the APU.
Goodbye.
Good, let it go. Off. This one off, please. Alright. Thumbs up. Thank you, Jose. Every one of my landings are critiqued. Sometimes I have 7,000 people like, oh, that was a good landing. Oh, that's locked. Alright.
But I've done a couple exploratory flights in helicopters. Mostly, I've done.
Which one you like more? Fixed wing or the helicopter?
I like the helicopter.
You do?
I do.
It's a tough one
It
for
is.
me.
It is hard.
Specifically when you go from fixed wing right away to a helicopter. That makes me like, that thing should not fly
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mostly
Just so we're clear on this.
done 5 flights in a Robinson R44.
Oh yeah.
So it feels like a bag of bolts trying to take off.
I don't understand how that thing goes. Push these two down. Good. And we're going to park right here. There's my guys are waiting for us. He's about to walk into the engine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Who cares?
So we've got, I think it was in Singapore last week, that someone threw lucky coins into the engine of a, I think it was an A350. Threw coins right before takeoff. They were walking on the apron and threw lucky coins into the engine.
Please stop, put them down. Oh my god. Pull them out, put them down. Yep, engine off. Turn this off. Turn this off. Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Was that cool?
Yeah, that's super cool. Excellent.
Do you drive a Tesla?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to. I'm pretty frugal, so I don't really want to make the payment. And I have all my cars and all my motorcycles paid off. So
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of getting one, but I don't know.
I mean, they're great cars.
Cybertruck is kind of like whatever.
They're
I know they're
Cyber-
good.
they're
Listen,
very
I
cool.
know, but I
They're
would make it a
very
little
cool product.
cool looking, a little more. Because
sure,
that
sure,
looks
sure.
like a metal can running around.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
it's a little DeLorean-esque, you know.
DeLorean style.
But, yeah.
I watched this thing. I was right here, and I'm like, so what do you think? You like it? This is, yeah. I'm like, what's the? It says, it's different. I gotta get used to it. I just got it 2 days ago, and
Yeah.
it's like, but it has an enormous amount of power. It goes as fast as a Porsche.
Yeah. No, they're quite.
Which is
they're-
like, what?
They're concerningly fast.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time I ever got into a
the live just stopped. So because TikTok now has this new thing where you gotta pull a puzzle, and then it does it. So